Welcome to your favorite news network, the Dusty News Network. You know where Negro news comes first, and I'm so excited to be your host today. Breaking news. Guys, I know you like spending time with your significant other, and a lot of people are making some very sexual poses on the internet. Even people who typically didn't do that in the past because of Instagram and things like that. For an example, look at Michelle Obama. She has a podcast talking about her relationship with Barack Obama. That's never been done. But guess who's getting in the game now, guys? Preachers. Preachers are out here doing the most in 2025 on the internet. Not just on podcasts, but even in photos. And there is a popular preacher who decided that he wanted to grab some cheeks and post it on Instagram. All right, guys, so we're going to deal with Pastor Kenneth Leonard and his wife, gospel singer Tasha Cobbs Leonard. All right. Now, they are both from South Carolina. And then a very controversial post that this couple put up on Instagram, which is now deleted, is of the pastor grabbing his lovely wife's clappers. Okay. And the church community at large was upset about this. Now, I went and saw some comments of some people who basically had their opinions, and I would like to read them to you. Okay. Key Harrell said, "That's her husband. The hell they mad for." Flora says, "That's his wife. He can do that. Come on, people doing too much." This person says, "The world has gone mad with people supporting someone dating a married man, yet upset to see a married couple being affectionate with each other." Nikki says, "If them saints don't kiss, what her husband was grabbing." Woo! People are crazy. Too saved for any earthly good. Boss hog. It is his wife, so what is the problem? Well, you know which saints got mad? The ones that only know missionary. Got him! Sarita says, "I don't understand why people would be mad about this. Folks just want to be mad." Blair says, "The ones mad gotta be Baptist." You know what? Let me tell you something, okay? I'm Baptist. Don't you ever in your life talk about us like that, okay? I am the founding CEO of the Backsliding Baptist podcast, okay? So don't you ever talk about Baptists. Now, I didn't like the fact that the young lady was hating on Baptists. As you know, I am a Baptist. I actually have a podcast I'm going to create one day called the Backsliding Baptist Ministries, okay? Backsliding Baptist Podcast. So y'all better stop playing with the Black Baptists. It's about 5 or 6 million of us, and we do got hands, right? But the issue that I have is this, okay? I get it. The pastor loves his wife. But listen, man, why do you need to post a picture grabbing your wife's ass? I mean, like, do y'all also need to go and make an OnlyFans tape because you're married? Like, you are a preacher in the church of God, and we don't need to see you grabbing your wife's ass. Why is it? I mean, you have married people. Imagine Barack Obama grabs Michelle Obama's ass on a White House photo. Like, it doesn't look good. It looks tacky and trashy because that pose is something that's not looked at to the body of Christ. It's just not. If you are married and you want to grab your wife's ass, grab your wife's ass at home, right? Not for us in the world to see. We don't need to see it. And the reasons why you deleted it is because the membership or the people got on your ass, and all of these other people that think it's okay. Well, that's his wife. He's married. Well, I mean, this is exactly why y'all don't have no order in the church. Next thing you know, you're going to be booty clapping during the baptism service. Just twerking. Why don't we no more rules. Just go ahead on and screw right there in the middle of the church. Forget it. Let me get next then. All right. Y'all need to have some rules and some orders. Y'all out there embarrassing the Black community. You will not see no other community do nothing silly like that, but somebody in our community. And then somebody will justify something being stupid. Just because you married don't mean to do that. And you're also a preacher. You're a pastor. Respect your wife. Okay. Next story. Guys, this story is very interesting because some of you want to do some business in the Black community, and you might want to go ahead on and go out of the country. So we do have several travel agents like this beautiful lady right here, and she is getting married absolutely this weekend. The day that I'm recording this, which is like actually April 13th, she's actually getting married today in the Dominican Republic. Give her a round of applause. And she's also booking tours to see her get married at the hotel. Of course, she's making a profit off of that because she's a travel agent. There is just one problem though. She booked a tour for somebody, told them they couldn't come on a tour, canceled their flight, and didn't give them back their money. Let's look into it. All right, guys, so you see this beautiful lady in the red. Her name is Vina. She owns a company by the name of Top Level Escapes. They specialize in group, international, and domestic trips in cruises. Now, this lady, as you know, is a travel agent. She also happens to be getting married in the DR. So she can kill two birds with one stone. She's gonna get married herself, and as a travel agent, some of her clients want to go to DR. So she met a new client and basically was about to let her come to the DR for the first time, okay? And basically, she was supposed to attend the wedding on Sunday, April 13, 2025 in Punta Cana. Now, how much was this trip? The trip was going to be $1,860, all right? Now, the young lady, April, the client, sent the money through Cash App, all right? And then there we see it here, Top Level Escapes, April Brown. And then you see this is a 3-day excursion. It's going to be a resort and spa, all inclusive, as you guys know. And it covers everything when you go to DR. So the flight was included, the stay was included, the food was included, everything was included, okay? But here's what happened. Vina Jeter, the travel agent, basically hit up April and said, listen, yeah, the money has got to go up, all right? We're going to, make you pay more fees. So they got into an argument, all right? And so here's what Vina said in text message. Let's read it, all right? She's messaging the client, April. This is the lady that's going to get married who has a travel agency. She says this: just want to apologize on my behalf. I believe we got off on the wrong foot as I took offense to your initial message stating that you don't like last minute things, as if I'm who's responsible for that. Absolutely, you're responsible for that because the client has already been charged. You told them what to pay, and then she pays the money, and now your dusty ass is acting like, you know what I'm saying, ain't your fault. And this is what happens sometimes in black business. People don't want to take no accountability but want to get paid. I'm only giving updates as I first stated the rates just came in. I've been checking numerous of times since last year about the transportation, which are through the airport, not the hotel itself. The information was not available until now, and then I give you that information. I'm doing the best I can to help everyone involved. You should have known that in the first place. Your ass is dusty. Everyone will be on the same transport. It's only the wedding party I choose to pay for, as one of the gifts being that they have contributed a lot to this event. I may have come off strong, however. I don't like feeling untrustworthy when it comes to dealing with people's money, especially with my travel clients. So you will have a full refund in a few days on this trip, and we really appreciate you willing to come and celebrate with us. So basically, she is canceling her trip, okay? The young lady says, thank you so much. I understand. I would like my refund back immediately, just like I had given to you through Cash App. I can book my own trip at Punta Cana. No worries. I will not be at your wedding. Thank you kindly. $1,850. Yes, when it comes back, have a good night. A few days later, hello, hope all is well. It's been a few days and I have not received my money back like you stated. I need an update. Thank you. Hello, it has not came back yet. It takes several days. I will send once I receive. So now she's getting mad. Look, I spoke with a representative and was told you have received my money refund on March 31st when you canceled my flight. You canceled my flight. It was returned immediately back to you. I was also told you have an allowance account to utilize and take money from that as well. I need my money back by tomorrow. Then she said it $1,860 to be exact. Remember, it was $1,850. Then the other lady says, like I said, you will get it when I get it, and that's wrong information. If you were an actual travel agent, you would know how refunds work. but you're not. Also learn how to talk like a civilized person. Don't text phone crazy again like you're crazy. I will send it how I got it. Have a blessed day. And then she also says, and if they already processed it, then I should receive it shortly, but you're not going to talk to me crazy. I don't even know you. And flight and hotel are two different transactions, so it will not come at the same time. Good night. So this lady is rude as hell. The lady is saying, like I said, you have it. I am very civilized. Take the time to listen to what you have said. Sorry you think you know so much about me and you don't. Learn to be honest. It was done as a package, but you have only canceled the flight. Why are you so offensive? You made a decision to cancel my trip with my money. What professional does that? Absolutely. I see you like to think you are in control of people. I'm not talking. Your actions speak crazy. Nevertheless, 1860. So she says this. You're not civilized. You're very ignorant. I'm very professional and honest to cancel a negative person who I don't even know how come to my wedding and who's definitely and will never be in my circle. You hear this, Bia? Didn't even want you at my shower, and who comes to someone's event who's not invited? Oh my God, I'm telling you, just like you're not invited to my wedding, and I'll cancel it again. Now get off my phone, you stalker. Have a blessed night, and I'll send it when I get it. Damn, you stalker? Is that how y'all doing it? Now, as of April 10th, 2025, April Brown has yet to receive any portion of this money. Meanwhile, Vina Jenner will be getting married on April 13th, 2025. Those of you who are in North Carolina, get the word out because this lady is shady. I know everybody in the black community won't do this, but I mean, this is kind of crazy, right? You're going to take somebody's money, not give them the money back, then tell them like, who you talking to? You need to calm yourself down. Like, really? That's a scam. Like, give that lady's money back. The lady was right because, listen, you're in business. You told her price. She paid it. Now you're saying the prices are changing. You're trying to hit her back and changing the fees. That's not cool. All right? You're not a professional. And I hope they sue your dusty ass. Next story. Guys, some of you might be willing to date a single mom. And it's because, hey, you think that they might be a little bit more settled. Single moms, like Derek Jackson said, are for grown men only. But this single mom of 3 has some stipulations if you want to date her.
These are the requirements that you need to have in order to date me, a single mom of 3 kids. Number 1 is that you need to be making at least $130K a year. And you need to have at least 2 side hustles. If you cannot make $130K or more, then you are out of league. How do you expect to give me money for my kids if you only make $50K a year? Second is I don't date men that are younger than me because for obvious reasons. So if you are 26 and over, then you qualify. 26 to 35 is the age limit. Okay, I feel like 35 is pushing it because they look old as already. So I'm 26, I'm a baby, so yeah. You have to have at least 3 cars under your name. Your second car has to have 8 seats because I have 3 kids. So I want them to be comfortable whenever we go with you on a trip or something. You want me to come with you, I'm gonna bring my kids, and you need to have enough space for my kids. So that's why I require you to have an SUV and a vehicle of your own if you're gonna be dating me. Another requirement is that you have to have a property under your name, and you have to be looking into getting your second property. Have to get a home that has 6 rooms because each of my kids have to be in their own room. So you have to be considerate. Purchase a house that has 6 rooms because that's only common sense. And if you cannot meet those requirements, then you're not the one. Last requirement is that it has to be pink. If it's not pink, no. Pink and brown go together. Pink and brown, like what? Duvalin, you know?
I don't even know where to start with that without cursing or saying anything foul, but young lady, I hope you find what the hell you're looking for. So guys, we had a really good show today. It was a lot of dustiness in these streets. You have the booty grabbing pastor out there in these streets, family. Then there is the lady, the second lady, I believe her name was Vina or Vera. I don't know what her name was. Lady who's selling the vacations to the DR, and then she got married and then they want to refund the money. And then you have the single mom of 3 who is delusional as hell. Who will win the Dusty Award of the day? Jeopardy music! Drum roll, please! It's the second lady, the damn travel agent. I really wanted to give it to the pastor because his wife booty wasn't even that big in the first place and he grabbed it. So why would you grab that in the first place? All right, Rev, just grab her back. You'd have been better off grabbing her back, okay? Because the booty wasn't even there. Now, let's get to the lady here with them struggle braids, okay? Them micro braids is dusty as hell. I could tell why they so dusty. You definitely broke. You are so rude, all right? You don't want to give that woman her money back. You raised the price. You're unprofessional. And you are one of the reasons that black business gets such a bad name. You are predatory as hell. And I'm making sure, if you guys know who that young lady is in North Carolina, her name I believe is April. If you guys find her, you tell her to contact O'Shea Duke Jackson. I will give her an interview on my channel so she get her money back. That lady is dusty. Throw that dust on her. It's over for her. Well, guys, that's my time. Shout out to the North Carolina Beat for some of these stories. I really appreciate them. Go check them out. Check me out at facebook.com/O'Shea Duke Jackson 2. We out.